What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with more Idle Heroes, and today we are continuing our support hero series. So today we are doing one that is in high demand, people keep requesting it, so we are doing Gustin. Sadly, I am not able to use or get access to an E5 Gustin right now, so we do have a 9-star. We will show him in combat, in PvP, so you have a little bit better of a knowledge of how he actually works in combat. But before that, let's go over his skills so you understand the hero a little better and kind of understand why he is so valued in the endgame PvP meta right now and why he's useful in PvE as well. Let's start off with Link of Souls, his last passive. So as soon as the fight starts, he releases a Link of Souls against one random enemy. So in PvE this really doesn't do much of anything, but in PvP the damage can add up. What this link does is anytime Gustin takes damage, 70% of that damage is also transferred to the enemy that he is linked with. If that enemy goes down, of course, the beginning of the following round, it'll just attach itself to another hero on the enemy team. So this can be really good because it's passive damage, it gets through Amun-Ra's shield, nothing can really affect it except probably... Actually, you know what? One thing we would need to test is Terra. If Terra seals him off, does that stop the link damage? Or does it just prevent a new link from happening? That could be something we're testing in the future with Terra seals. Once we get our 3 Terras, I want to do a more in-depth guide on what seals off and what doesn't, but Link of Souls would be a great one to test it with. But overall, it's really great poking damage in PvP. It can make a difference in killing a hero, that's for sure. It gets through Amun-Ra shields, perfect for that situation. But Gustin's big value comes from his active. So what his active skill does, Demon Totem, it deals damage against 2 random enemies. So you might not think the damage is important, but the other part of this attack is he places 1 Demon Totem for 3 rounds. And that attack has a 60% chance to remove 1 attribute buff on the targets he hits. So the 2 random enemies have a chance of losing a buff. That's really good. Really, really good. But the most important part about this is that Demon Totem makes it so that whenever an ally is attacked by an active or basic skill, so passive damage won't proc it, but if they are hit with an active or basic attack, it has a 60% chance to remove 2 debuffs on the allies being attacked. So this can trigger up to 4 times total. Can be really good. Removing debuffs is huge. That includes CC. I believe it includes mark damage or marks in general, as well as any type of debuff, attack debuff, anything like that. It should be able to get rid of Carrie's devouring mark as well, I believe, but I have not had a chance to quite test that yet, so take that with a grain of salt. My knowledge with Gustin vs. Carrie is a little shaky right now. Sorry about that. I know it's a guide. I wish I had a little more time, a little more information, but I wanted to at least get a basic guide out for Gustin right now, and then we can do a more in-depth one down the road when we finally get our Gustin E5. So, but the other part of this, the active skill for Gustin has so many things packed into one. The last part is when a round ends, he restores the ally with the lowest health by 25% of max health. So that one is really good. It's a smart heal, it's great. This heal is great for PvE as well if you're in Flame Shrine against a Berea. This Demon Totem makes Gustin very strong in PvE against Berea, because Berea is a very hard hero to live against. Even if you have a horror slot one, eventually he will probably die in the late rounds. But yeah, Gustin is amazing in certain situations like that. This totem makes it very strong against Broken Spaces 6 and 7 as well. Removing those debuffs, those healing debuffs from Amun-Ra, getting rid of those horrified debuffs from Aspen, and of course the twines and freezes from Broken Spaces 6. So overall, there's so much packed into this one active skill. Getting it off round 1 is very important. Shadow Imprint is his first passive skill. It's the one that just gives base stats. HP, amazing. Control immunity, great as well. Speed, plus 30, makes it so his totem goes down even faster. Effective being healed 30%, not really that important, but great stats overall on him. Cloak of Fog is another random ability he has. A lot of his abilities are very, very random, but very strong. What this passive does is at the end of every round has a 50% chance to reduce 30 energy from 2 random enemies. That could mean the difference between them using an active immediately and just doing a basic again. So it is very RNG dependent, but a very strong skill overall. Sadly, we don't really have any PvE we can do right now. I wish we had our broken spaces still up, but we cleared it this month. Still quite a bit of time until it resets. But something we can do is jump into our friends list here. Let's look for some matchups that are decent. That could be a good matchup. So let's go up against Maximus. So what we are going to do is try to even these teams out a little bit so we're not too overpowered. Where's our Gustin? Oh, Gustin's already in there. Must have known. Alright, so we'll do something like that. We'll throw Amon-Ra in there for some survivability. We'll do that, and yeah, let's just throw some other low power heroes in there. Let's see how the fight goes. We're going to keep it slow so you can see the abilities go off. Sadly, on Gustin, we do not have an energy artifact available, so we will have to wait one round to see it happen. As you see here, every time that Gustin is hit, you'll see this little green line going over to an enemy. Let's see if we can have it happen here. Right there, see that little green line that went to Penny? That is the soul link, essentially. The damage that's going across from both. Let's see his active, though. Oh, he got stunned, though. That control immunity is not going to help him that much. But you see, it just keeps hitting Penny over and over. Little bits of damage here and there. It adds up very quickly, though. Little just poking Penny away. It can break layers of unbending, so as you saw right there, it breaks right through it. Ooh, we got annihilated at the end there. Let's do it one more time. I'll do this just so we can see Gustin a lot better. Let's jump back into it. At the very beginning of the fight, you'll see a totem, a link go down, so we actually hit Penny again. Not a totem, sorry, misspeak. But you see this green line just going across that Penny, just poking away. Little damage, little damage, little damage. Alright, so end of the round, we drained energy on 2. That one is very hard to actually see what's going on, but hopefully we get a Gustin. There's the totem right there. So Gustin's totem is down. Every time we attack, debuffs will come off. So you notice the debuff from Horus just disappeared right there. That is perfect. The whole point of this totem right here is to remove debuffs. Ooh, are we gonna live? It's gonna be close. Alright, Horus got a little bit of a heal, not bad. Ooh, getting CC'd. And of course, because Gustin dies, the debuffs do not come off, because as he dies, the totem dies as well. And we go down. So let's finish this. Let's see if we can get, let's swap out our there for something like an Aspen. Give us a better chance. Maybe it's a little more of an even lineup. Just seeing this time we hit Ada with that link, so every time Gustin's hit, you'll see a little green beam poking at Ada over and over again. Alright. Oh no, that was a lot of damage by that Penny. Ooh, so tough. Let's do one more fight. I really want to see a good example of that active ability from Gustin. If this one doesn't work, we might try against a different opponent, but ooh, everybody's stunned. Yeah, let's go against someone else that doesn't have a Horus, or I mean doesn't have a Cruce. That's too weak of a team. This could work. Yeah, this could work. Again, there's a Cruce, but we should win. But I really just want to try to see that Gustin ability go off. And as you see, Penny is the target of the link this time around. Let's slow it down. Hopefully, well actually let's get to our Gustin active, hopefully. Oh no, it's so hard to actually get these off with only having a 9-star. It's just, he's so squishy. Maybe we should do something like this right here. Let's go up against a little low power team, grab all of our big guys out, and you know what we should do? Let's just grab our artifact, our energy artifact off you, throw it on over to our good old Gustin, come back in here. Find that team again. Where were you? Alright, so you have what? An E1 and that's it. So let's do this. Let's take out our E5s. Let's just throw in some low-level heroes just to see the matchup. Yeah, that should be good. Let's just jump in, go at it. Hopefully this doesn't mean people are going to get nuked down. So we have the totem. The totem is already down. So we have debuffs on the back rows, but you'll notice when they get hit, come on, hit the back row. That doesn't count, come on. Because Cthulhu's going to be putting burn and bleeds on everybody here. Alright, you see we lost some debuffs on the back row here. That's really good. We'll put another totem down right here. Oh, so close. Let's do one last fight. I know it's not the best examples, guys. I'm sorry. But it's what we got to use right now. So we used that there. We removed any buffs if they had any as well when we hit the 2 targets. But now we should be losing debuffs as we are getting hit. But of course, each target can only remove up to 4, and they just keep applying as fast as possible. Let's see the next one here. Ooh, we're getting beat. So the passive damage doesn't count. So you saw Penny hit everybody with the passive damage. That will not have a chance to actually remove it. So Gustin should heal himself right here. There we go. Keeps him alive. Oh, that little poking damage killed him. That's great. So Vesta should attack. We should see. Oh, it would have been a perfect chance. But you guys kind of get the gist of it. The reason why that Gustin can be such a strong hero. Of course, 9-star. Everything's just a little worse. As far as gearing goes for Gustin, I would personally run a speed HP stone. Definitely split gear, so 2-piece priest, 2-piece 6-star. And then I would run some sort of energy, whether it's a magic source, a demon belt. A demon belt would be really good, but definitely energy to get that totem down round 1. You want to try to be as fast as possible with that totem. You don't want to wait for round 2 because in a lot of PvP fights, by round 2, you're already done and gone. As far as enables go for your Gustin, full tank enable, so you're gonna run 1 1 3 1 2, the typical PvP setup. You could run the speed enables though, so you could run 3 1 3 3 2 as your setup as well. And then there's also the skin, very good for PvP, more control immunity, more HP, that's always better. And you get plus attack, but plus attack isn't a big deal because his heal is based off the target's HP, so that is great. Overall, Gustin has become a very strong hero in the PvP meta. He never gets those huge acolytes that he should, but he is very, very solid. So I hope this helped you out, guys. I know he's a very hard hero to kind of understand, and even watching a fight, it's really hard to see what is happening with his debuff removal, things like that, because things move so fast. But overall, amazing PvP hero. He has a pretty good spot in PvE as well, in Broken Spaces and Flame Shrine. So if you have a chance, build your Gustin up, save your copies. He will pay off in the long run. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it was informational. Hopefully I didn't miss too much in this one because I'm not the best well-versed with Gustin, but hopefully it helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Okay.